What's good, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. In today's video, I'll be swapping CJ Stroud and Bryce Young. So we both know they're both elite quarterbacks. Well, CJ Stroud has a good start to his career, but besides that, Bryce Young ain't been looking too good. In the time of me doing this video, editing this video, the Panthers just won against the Raiders, and Bryce Young just got benched. So overall, with that, it's not looking good for Bryce Young, but it's not looking good for CJ Stroud going into after he just lost to the Vikings. But besides that, CJ Stroud has a good career start, but Bryce Young hasn't, and it's just tough for Bryce Young. But besides that, let's get into today's video. I don't know why it took me a little while. I'm thinking CJ Stroud for Bryce Young would just get accepted, but they did not accept the trade, so I did have to end up trying a little bit. So after it took me a little while and a couple of their draft picks, I did get Bryce Young to the Texans, and CJ Stroud is now a Carolina Panther. But as I think about it, as I'm recording this video, with the Carolina Panthers win, did CJ Stroud really dodge a bullet in real life? Or is it just Bryce Young in a different field than college football than NFL football? But going into CJ Stroud's first game as a Carolina Panther, let's just hope you get a W here and don't lose this game. With me seeing the game for the Carolina Panthers, they end up beating the Saints 31-0. But don't get me wrong, I still believe in Bryce Young. You know what I'm saying? But going on over here at the Texans, let's see if Bryce Young could get a dub with his new wide receiver, Stephon Diggs. And again, because that simulation was fast, I had to hurry up and start recording again. But right now, it's looking like the game is slipping away from the Houston Texans and Bryce Young. And they end up losing by a field goal. But Bryce Young and the Texans end up losing by a field goal and starting the season off 0-1. But just off Bryce Young's stats, it looked like he did not play bad. But I end up simming to the middle of the season to see how both teams did. And the Texans are 5-2, and I did want to go over and see whose stats were better. You know what I'm saying? To see who was performing. For right now, Bryce Young is leading the league in passing yards. And I'm about to go check the Panthers schedule, and they're 3-4. I mean, I I just better hope CJ Stroud and Panthers could turn around their season and send them into the playoffs. I'm just hoping CJ Stroud and the Panthers could turn around their season and Bryce Young could just keep going how he's playing, and you know what I'm saying, keep feeding his wide receivers the ball like Tank Dale. You know what I'm saying? I just hope they both make it to the playoffs. And that Houston, Texas end up going 9-8, and they are in the playoffs, but the Panthers are not in the playoffs. And Bryce Young got the leading passing yards in the NFL taken away from him, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But I just hope, see, if I do make a part 2 to this video, which I probably will, but he ended up dropping to number 5, and he only got sacked 24 times, threw 25 interceptions, 31 touchdowns. But I end up forgetting to check the Panthers schedule to see what was like their record, but it clearly wasn't good for them to get turned around, because they did not turn their schedule around and stuff like that. But CJ Stroud got sacked 42 times, and he had 3,000 passing yards. I mean, it looks pretty good stats, but 42 times sacked is crazy. And he did have a little bit of rushing yards for a QB. But now let's go ahead and see if the Texans can make it to the Super Bowl. But they end up losing to the Bengals. I mean, it's pretty tough for them. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Road to 300, so make sure you really hit that subscribe button. But I'll see y'all in the next video.